Hello and welcome. We are going to be continuing from our last game, which, if you will remember, we had made our way to the Shivering Isles to meet with Sheogorath himself. Hello, Zell. Welcome. So we were just about to leave this place.
Bless.
I remember. We were just about to leave New Sheoth because we need to go back along the lower road and down here to check out. Is that pronounced Zedillion? I think that's Zedillion.
Little citizen.
That is where we're headed. But before we do so, do I want to find a merchant? I have a lot of stuff I need to sell or repair. My Sword of the Crusader desperately needs repairs, so we're going to stick around town for just a little bit longer. See if there may be a blacksmith here that can repair our stuff. Alright, so I thought we were leaving town immediately, but with my sword at 50%, I really need some repairs. That is an inn. It's the same inn? Just the back door? Yeah. Maybe it's on the other side of town. Duality seems to be a big theme in Sheogorath's realm. It's the manic, or it's the deranged.
Hey, you.
It's day or it's night. It's light or it's darkness. I think I need to go to the other side of town. If there even is a blacksmith in all of Shivering Isles. Which I hope so. I mean, I guess I could just leave the Shivering Isles and go back to Cyrodiil, get repairs done, and then come back. That just... I don't know, that feels like a killer for my immersion.
You looking for me?
I don't know, am I looking for you? No, I don't think so. Alright, let's try on the other side of town. Bliss. Yeah, mania and dementia.
Greetings.
Greetings. Oh, what do we have here? Missing pauldron. I think we hit the jackpot. Dumag Grobonk.
Hello, I'm Dumag Grobonk, best and prettiest smith in town. I know the secret art of forging amber. Here, take this list. It explains what I need.
Tipodian hammer.
Amber is a resin found in root system tunnels and on gnarls. When treated properly, it is especially suited to lightweight weapons and armor. I alone know the ancient art of forging amber. I can even craft you magical items.
Interesting.
Oh, I'd be happy to forge amber armor for you.
Okay. Maybe we should look at getting a... We have the Crusader armor. It'll be hard pressed to beat that, but I mean, maybe it's worth looking into getting a suit of amber armor. Who knows? Heard any good rumors lately?
Ravenbiter runs the choosy beggar. Not a bad place. Before my master passed on, she hid countless matrices in the world, there to soak up the magical essence of our world.
Huh?
As my master has done, so will I, before I pass on. Find me one of these matrices and enough amber, and I will craft you a magical item.
Okay. I'm
I
just
can
here for
make just about
repairs for now.
anything look good as new.
All of this repaired. Go. And let's see.
I'm sure I have
Say
something here you can use.
that. Want to keep that. I think I can sell Spark Edge. I think Spark Edge has become oh, what's the obsolete between Sword of the Crusader and then the Daedric Longsword for a backup. I think I'm gonna sell Spark Edge. They'll pay me 1,200 for it. That's acceptable.
That seems fair to me.
Pretty much pays for my repair bill. Same with the general shield. I like the Crusader shield better, so this is gonna free up just a little bit of weight on me.
That's a good deal.
Did I have a soul stone with no soul in it? Yes, I did.
That seems fair to me.
Picks, repair hammers.
If you need anything else,
You, sir? Then you know what I'm gonna do? I am gonna switch to my Daedric longsword, and then that's gonna be my main weapon. And then I'll try to remember this. If I get a particularly tough-looking fight, I'll switch to the Sword of the Crusader as like my extra oomph. This is a cool-looking room, by the way. Oh, so I guess that's what amber armor looks like. Kind of looks like some kind of bug, doesn't it? Let's forge. This is a beautiful building. Alright, enough stalling. Enough stalling. Let's, is this where I came in? Yes, it sure was. Let's head out on the road.
Hello.
Away.
Hi.
I wonder if you get the Jabberwocky in this. I would assume so. I would assume that completing the quests for Sheogorath would give you the Jabberwocky. I remember getting that in my Skyrim playthrough, and I was kind of excited to get it, and then I think I literally ended up using it once. And that was only because, oh, I never used this, I should use it at least once, and then I used it on like a random deer or something. I think that's the only time I used it. Foolish me. Okay, so this is Dementia, I think? I think this is Dementia. Okay, so this leads over there. The Heretic's Horn. Probably a lot of heretics to kill over there. Not gonna do that, however. Ever play long enough to do the quest chain? Things have too strong perception. I'm supposed to be a master at sneak, and yet I can barely hide from anything. Oh. That was a cool looking fish, man. Scalon. Which have you played the most of, Zahel? This or Skyrim? I've definitely still played more Skyrim than I have Oblivion. Makes an adorable noise when you hit it. Sorry, you never played Oblivion? Alright. Well, I mean, you know my opinion. I would heartily recommend both. Sheoth Graveyard. That out at some point. Love the way the sky looks. Oh. Not. Ooh, okay. I think I like Oblivion a little bit more than Skyrim, but I like them both a lot. Certainly like them both a lot more than Fallout 3. Which I did finish off stream. Did enjoy, but I'm glad I didn't stream it. I didn't enjoy it that much. I was glad I could play it with like having something playing on the other screen, like a podcast or a YouTube video. 150 sessions, 150 hours into the game, but no sessions longer than 12 hours.
Speak quickly, mortal.
Oh.
Halt, lawbreaker.
Yeah, sorry.
Cow, you'll come.
Oops. I thought she was some kind of monster. But she was just the law. Alright. We start our trip anew. So those 150 hours, when you say no session been longer than 12 hours, do you mean like playthroughs or like single sitting sessions? Because if you mean playthroughs, like you have 150 hours spread over like tens of different playthroughs and characters, that is pretty much exactly how my experience with Skyrim was initially. Playthroughs, yeah. Ooh, this is fun, but I want to try this. Ooh, I found this spell. Ooh, I didn't know you could do that. Ooh, I want to do this kind of character. Ooh, oh, smithing's interesting. Maybe I should try one of those. Almost lasted 2 hours. Got far. It took me a while to get into Skyrim. Like, the first few times I played it, I just played it briefly and was like, yeah, eh. I think until you really get into it, it's a game where you have to really be in the right mood for it. Streaming it helps, because then you have people to talk to while you're bumbling around. Hello, Pumpkin! Incoherent screeching and swearing. So in other words, a normal day for Pumpkin Meefter. What is up, Pumpkin, my friend?
Speak quickly, mortal.
Oh, calm down.
Speak quickly, mortal.
Remember, those weird golden people, they're good, they're the good guys. Well, no, but they're the law. Law! Yo, Telkree! Finished deliveries, now chillaxing until work is done. And a spin you race us with. I want to check out this mushroom first. Water root pod. Water root pod pit. Hope if you talk, try stream once, then realized you did everything you hate streamers doing. Decided to never stream again. No, don't decide to never stream again. Just decide to do better if you ever try streaming again. Does that do? Ooh, restore health. I can use that to make healing potions. I actually want that. Alright. Let us get a spin for Pumpkin. Pumpkin! You win gold. Talking is the main thing. And talking to people you can't see. Yeah, a lot of people. That's actually the reason I have a camera. Is two reasons. One, to show off my beard because I'm proud of it, and two, just because I've heard from a lot of people that, and I personally feel this way as well, that it's just more pleasant talking to a streamer when you can see them. As for the whole being quiet thing, I will say I don't really fault a streamer for being quiet, at least somewhat quiet, if they're just sitting there with nobody watching or nobody talking in chat, because it can be hard. It's probably the hardest thing about streaming is just keeping that conversation going with yourself and coming up with things to talk about. So if I go in a stream for the first time and the streamer isn't talking, what I'll do is I'll try to engage with them. I'll try to like have a conversation back and forth, maybe ask some questions to help them get talking. I know as a streamer I really appreciate that myself. And if they then continue to just be like, you know, short cut off answers, mostly quiet, okay, then it's bad. Bosses on Dark Souls, and you get parts. It's also that, yeah, sometimes you just come to a point where you need to stop talking, focus on the game, at least for a minute. Okay, I'm just gonna actually see the streamers looked at the chat or not. Know if they're ignoring, I just haven't looked at chat. I will admit I will sometimes ignore messages in chat. Sometimes I will see a message in chat and I will just think to myself, okay, if I respond to that, it's gonna be a whole thing, it's gonna be a whole big discussion, people are gonna get annoyed with each other, so I just don't bother. And sometimes someone will just say something that I think is kind of dumb or annoying, and that I will ignore, but most of the time I try to be responsive, because yeah, it's more fun. Okay, what the fuck are you? Oh, I love these tree things. Hate carrying a conversation. Well, if you hate carrying a conversation, I mean, I would argue that carrying a conversation is maybe, at least for the type of streaming I do, that's kind of the biggest part of the job description. Also, for me, the hardest part. By the way, Telcree, have you tried streaming? Things that are dumb or annoying, so 90% of everything you say. I don't know, I don't remember you writing anything in chat where I was like, oh, I'm just not gonna bother answering that. I don't remember that, Pumpkin. All streamers need to be able, bigger they become, the less they need to carry it. Yes! Yes, when your chat is more active, you more need a skill to be able to keep up with chat. Oh, don't you fire arrows at me. I mean, even in my tiny stream that not a lot of people watch, those few times I've had a lot of people in here chatting, it can get a little hard to keep up with. That's definitely a separate skill that also needs to be learned. Okay, how do I go off the left? It's over here, okay. Is this Letifer orca planta, and nothing of use except a tree. Oh, amber. Should I start picking up amber? I have plenty of weight to do it. I'm gonna start picking up amber. See if I can get some amber gear from that guy. Oh, they silence. Ooh. Just thought of something you wanted to say. You dislike some streamers. You forgot while you were writing the message. Does feel satisfying. Chat that's just bumping. Yeah, I mean, for me, I agree. For me, I don't really, I don't even need it to be like a lot of people talking. Just, oh, I'm all the way back here. Just as long as it's enough people that you can kind of keep a conversation flowing back and forth near constantly, that's like my comfort level. Like what we're doing right now is a really good level. where it's just like I'm playing the game, but I'm also talking to you guys. Tried to stream painting a few years ago. Felt that was not a thing for you. Yeah, that doesn't give you a lot to talk about. So that's really a place where you have to keep the conversation going. Also, now when you can't run song requests anymore, that makes what I would call low content streams like painting and stuff, that makes those harder. Can if you sing the song yourself. Yeah, I guess, but even then I actually think it might legally be on shaky ground, even though no one would enforce it. Because that's the reason they had, like, in Twitch Sings, you had to basically agree to a TOS that said you can't do your own interpretations of the songs, you have to do them as written, because they only have the rights to them as written. And now apparently they can't even get that to work because they're shutting Twitch Sings down, or have shut Twitch Sings down. Oh, somebody's fighting a big ass mantis. Do you need help? Guess I'll help. There we go. Okay, bye. You're welcome. You went off to find your friend. Fair enough. People are copy strike for singing and playing guitar. I heard a guy was copy stricken and almost lost his channel for, get this, streaming himself walking around outside and walking past a place that had a song playing. It's that bad right now. Letifer orca digestive slime. Oh, it's like a pitcher plant. It's a carnivorous plant. Cool. Alright, let's see what the digestive slime does. Okay. Letifer orca digestive slime. Damage health, so I can use that for poisons. That's useful. Few streamers that sings, only one. I never got into problems with it. Yeah, well, here's hoping that it stays that way. Here's hoping it stays that way. I am inclined to think that those streamers have probably just been lucky so far. What the hell? Mr. Cyberpunk censorship. Tar, what's that do? Okay, that's useless to me. Okay, so what did I need to do here? I got some kind of book to tell me what I needed to do. Manual of Zedillion, that's what I was looking for. Given by sending warmest regards. Did you have that most information? Zedillion should maintain itself for years to come. Site. Lot of Zedillion and power source. Judgment. By tuning this huge chunk just with the attenuator, we have released a wave of siren-like sound that will draw anyone from outside the isles. 3 focus crystals have been placed throughout the site to assist in keeping the stable. Not function without all 3 focus crystals. Important to keep them clean and safe on their cradles, which I call their judgment nexus. Focus crystals are irreplaceable this time. Take proper precautions guarding the site when not in use. Which he probably didn't do. Zedillion is split into the counter areas, all linked with the latest in arcane transport technology. As hapless Zedillionites, it was fun to experiment on them. Thank you for that. Make their way through each room. They are subject to a test based either on the manic philosophy or that of the demented. Whichever suits your whim at the time. All you need to do is push a single button, then sit back with your favorite wine. To the results. Each encounter area has a unique theme that matches your requests as close as we can provide. These were the results. I've detailed each room and the effects you expect in them. Number of conversion. Thrice. Turned. There's huge treasure. The Chamber of Anathema. All right. Check this place out. Oh wow, Pumpkin, it looks like you were spending your very last crowns on that spin. Good thing you won some gold with it. And backstab! Right? I like these buttons. But this will be a fun place. I want to come over for Thanksgiving. If the distance weren't so great, then yeah, sure. We're gonna need to consult our map for this place, I think. What's that? See what's over here on the left. Get in here somehow. Doesn't seem... Alright, so right or straight ahead? Let's try right first. Elsewhere? Okay. Well, that leaves us with one option. That makes it simple. Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking armor. That is the armor of the Crusader. And yeah, the problem in this whole DMCA situation is not Twitch. The problem is the record labels and copyright law. Fight two of these assholes at once. This guy in retreat. Go. Proper guerrilla tactics. Fireball? Bitch, I'm not a high enough level caster for that. Fireball? Who do you think I am? You have anything interesting? Flame stocks. Ooh, restore health. I can use those for healing potions. Sure, Madness Ore will be useful for something. I'm going to regret not collecting. You know what? I'm going to collect it. I'm going to collect it. This is a Judgment Nexus. This is where you put one of the crystals. But we do not have the crystal. Telling me to come here, but I don't have the crystal yet. Do I maybe need to do something with the attenuator? Beer or rum? See, it's Tuesday. I would go with open and close on a shot of rum, but beer otherwise. Cannot equip the side. Okay. I removed question of the day for now. It'll come back at some point. But for right now, it's gone. I found it bothersome to keep having to change the question and come up with a new question every stream. So what I want to do is I want to instead create a text file with like a library of questions and then have it pick from there. But I haven't taken the time to get that set up yet. So for now there's just no question of the day. Do Withering Moon can don't need that. Okay. Hey, can you open the door? Seems disinclined to let me in. Need to figure out how to open that, I guess. Just gonna backtrack more. Favorite platformer? That's a good question. It's a good question. I think mine might be just because it's one of the few platformers I actually stuck with all the way till I completed it. I think my favorite might be Volgar the Viking. That's only a semi-platformer. It definitely has some platforming. It's not all about platforming. But yeah, I think that's my favorite. It just open and closes here, right? This being closed, does that change anything? Shouldn't. It was closed when I got here first. I feel like there is a button somewhere that I'm missing. Or certainly something that I'm missing. Or maybe the quest is just really poorly written out, and it's just that I'm supposed to have found the first crystal before I come here. Search. From the Gromite Shaman's staff. Okay. Another! You like Super Mario World? Only Super Mario I've played extensively is the first Super Mario. Okay, so you're supposed to take his staff, and then that gives you the crystal. I couldn't figure that out on my own. Alright. That opened that. Oh, this could be nasty. Cheap. I want to fight two Grumites at once. Dinosaur. Or whatever the fuck that does. Yeah, stuff like that, Niddler. I kinda saw that coming. I thought it would be a different kind of trap. I kind of felt it was going to be a trap, but I thought it would be a different trap. Can that at least? Yes, I can. Always want gold. Always eat the cake when it is offered to you. Now that is the next focus crystal. There we go. There. So, I mean, I know they don't have a Daedra heart, but aren't Grumites technically a kind of Daedra? Mario Brothers 3 was quite good. That was the first one with the map, right? The first one where you, like, move around on the map between the levels. Never played much of that one, but I've seen it, and I always liked the concept. Me Sticks, Shards of Darkness. You have those two. Oh, also, I never finished it because it's goddamn hard, but Wings of V, or Wings of Vi, however you pronounce that, is really good. Is that some amber? Topaz, I'll leave. Wings of 6, yeah. I guess. Wings of... Oh god! Fucking damn it, bastard! I jumped there! This is what I was hoping to avoid. I really don't want to fight two of these at once. So since this is an emergency, I'm switching to my better sword, and I am poisoning it. Alright, let's have a look at my equipment. Because it seems like my sword isn't charged. Is that a little bit... There we go. And we'll switch back to this one for now. Go. Up. Came down from here, right? Alright, Telkree! Thank you for joining me! Have a good one. Anything in here? No. Oh, should probably save. Flame stock? Weren't those the ones that gave health back that I actually wanted because I could use them for, yeah, restore health. I do want those. I'll take the gold, I guess. Gold, I guess. No, I won't give in. I would give in. I really hope I feel good on Friday, cause I'm really looking forward to Ragnarok Rumble. If I don't do it for a week, I actually end up missing it, which is a really good sign that it's something I should keep doing. Didn't get my sneak attack on that guy, that's why he's taking so long to kill. I feel like my spell reflect really did some work there. I'll take that. Oh wait, poison of Feeble Mind? What's that do? Yeah, no. That. Or take the crystal. Right, now to tune things up. Good time to save again. Let's be a little paranoid with our saving. Just, for good measure. I don't like it when there's more than one. Follow me into the shadows. Not like you're gonna get murdered here. Oh wait, it is. They sure do have a lot of lockpicks, these Grumites. Like, almost all of them carry a lockpick. Maybe not all, but like half of them at least. Alright, Niddler! Thanks for stopping by. Sleep well. I will catch you on the flip side. How's my weapon doing? 74%. We can do better. Because I want the armor up practice, so I might as well repair it frequently. There we go. Good. Again, there's two of them. If only I was playing Yvara. I think I'm gonna have to use a bow here. Step back a little bit. Ah! I got both of them. Alright, let's get one down first. Stop blocking. There we go. Whew! That was a workout. So I don't think we have, like, a lot of Oblivion streams left. I feel like there's like another couple of streams left and then we'll be done with Oblivion for now. Let's talk a little bit about what happens after Oblivion. So I have been chomping at the bit. Hold on. I have been chomping at the bit to get started on Doom Eternal, assuming I can run that well enough to stream it. So if I can get that working, then that is definitely up next. And then I am thinking after Doom Eternal, I was planning on doing a game called The Surge. The Sage. The Surge is a Souls-like game. It's not made by FromSoft. It's made by the same people that made... Oh, I don't even remember what it's called. Hold on. Let me check. Check. Oh, never mind. It is a Souls-like game, or a Soul copy, or a Soul ripoff, if you want, that takes place in sci-fi setting, using like machinery that gets like fused to human bodies. And it looks pretty cool. I've seen quite a bit of it, not enough to really remember the layouts or anything, so it'll basically be a blind playthrough. And we'll give that a shot. See if I can finish that before I get too frustrated to continue. You're Amigas? Oh. No threat. Sounds like something even you'd be into? Not. It's out first. And then, after the Surge, I was thinking we would do Shadow Warrior 2. Because I really, really enjoyed Shadow Warrior 1. And actually, I was going to do Shadow Warrior 2 after Oblivion. But Oblivion has been going on so long that Doom Eternal came out and kind of replaced it. And then I was gifted the Surge for the purpose of streaming it. And I kind of don't want to do a first-person shooter directly after a first-person shooter. So that's why I'm not doing Shadow Warrior 2 directly after Doom Eternal. So we're going to do the Surge as a kind of a palate cleanser. See how we like it. Alright, we succeeded. Not entirely sure what we succeeded in doing, but we did it. Teleportation pad to Zedillion. Not sure I want to go there. Oh, are you kidding me? I have to go through the Zedillion challenges to get out of here? Okay. Do that, game. Be an asshole.
Finally, Lord Sheagorath has sent someone to assist me.
Oh, hello.
But where are my manners? Must get into my professional tone. Welcome to Zedillion. I'm the dungeon caretaker, Caliban Nerendil.
Hello.
A wonder of engineering, is it not? Zedillion is the ultimate test of mettle for the foolhardy adventurer that dares trespass into the Shivering Isles. What they don't know is that they're being drawn to their doom, courtesy of the Resonator of Judgment.
Interesting. Tell me
Ever
more.
since that wretched gatekeeper was made, Zedillion became redundant. It fell into disrepair and was eventually all but forgotten. After only a few years passed, the Grummites began moving in. Ghastly things. They mistook the focus crystals for some sort of religious symbols and removed them from their rightful places. This rendered the Resonator inert and Zedillion completely useless. Luckily, you came along and placed Zedillion back into operation.
How do I get out of here?
Yes, I tend to ramble. You'll have to forgive me. If you have the attenuator, then Sheagorath must have sent you. Zedillion would normally have sent you back to the entrance when you stepped on the pad in the Resonator chamber. Since you're up here, I can only surmise that adventurers are already entering the dungeon as we speak.
What should I do?
The only thing we can do is let the adventurers complete a cycle through here. I'll be glad to help. I assume Sheagorath gave you the Manual of Zedillion. You can consult it for more information, or I can provide instructions. I will be happy to describe each chamber and As the adventurers make their way through Zedilion's chambers, they will all you need to do is decide what becomes of the adventurers. Well, the dead will be disposed. Those that are lucky enough to merely go insane will be granted a... Each chamber presents two options. One is physically harmful, usually lethal traps or creatures, something relished by the residents of Dementia. The other choice is more mental. They are designed to make the adventurers lose their grip on reality, much like the residents of Mania.
All right.
Of course, the introduction of spore gas with the Mania choices helps as well.
All right, let's do it.
The resonator works by... Sheer-Gorath uses the resonator to find the quite... So good to be back in business.
Now keep your weapon.
What can I... This first, at the touch of a button, you can cause a... Or, if you're feeling merciful, we can have the hallucinogenic spore gas we release into the chamber. Don't worry. So good to be back in business.
How do I know which is which, though? No form. There we go. Let's go with the giant gnarl.
What in Oblivion is that thing?
This is one of the horrid guardians of which the stories spoke?
Be careful. There may be more to this creature than meets the eye.
What a joke. Let's be rid of this thing and continue on our way.
Are my eyes playing tricks? Or is the creature
By the
growing?
gods, when will it stop? It could devour us.
Designing a
whole for
dungeon?
your
Well,
lives.
more operating it than designing it.
Get back here, you cowards. Something's not right.
All this time it was merely an illusion. How clever.
Wait, what's wrong with Lewin?
Makes no sense. Should be dead. But what? Who?
I think this place got to him. Perhaps we should leave.
No, we'll pick him up on the way out. He must fend for himself.
Next room. This is fun. Out.
Watching them run from the giant gnaw gets me every
I actually thought I was gonna have to go through these tests. But instead, I'm putting other people through it.
You're doing quite
Does this
well
move on
so
to the
far.
next? I guess.
What can I assist? The second chamber. The adventurers will have to overcome their feelings of greed. You may choose to spring a fire trap, or you can fill the chamber with hundreds. What else? Simple. If they survived, it's written. You'll know you're done when they lie. Of course, any of their possessions you wish to keep.
Alright.
You're doing quite well so
Make me the
far.
big bad. No, I'm afraid not. It's like a dungeon made for the amusement of the Lord of Insanity. And it's made so that whoever's watching can pick either the harmful thing or the maddening thing. But I don't think we have a boss fight at the end. I mean, if we do, they're dead.
Look at those jewels.
I think dropping the keys is more amusing.
Blast! The cage is locked.
Gromok, be careful. This looks too good to be true.
If only Lewin were here, he could get us through this in no time.
We'll have to fend for ourselves. Do you think you can pry the door open?
Forget it. This is obviously a trick. Let's get out of here.
To be so close, and yet so far. If only we had the key. Wait, do you hear something? Look,
Sindelius. This is obviously a trick to waste our time.
I'll know it when I see it. Yes, it must be here.
They're all fake. Just come with me now.
Find it. Yes, I must find the key. Rich beyond all my dreams.
Suit yourself.
Alright, what's the final one again? Zedillion. Version. Avarice, Chamber of Anathema. I definitely want the zombie attack here. Oh no, don't tell me the game just crashed. Are you fucking kidding me? Wait, it seems like my mouse crashed. I've had this happen before. This is terrible. I may have to reboot and come back in order to do this. It's, the mouse has stopped responding. No, it should work after a reboot. Alright, well, I guess I am rebooting my PC. I will be back in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.